Hello everybody and welcome to my deep dive in unlocking all the secrets of the new Plazas and Promenades DLC for Cities Skylines, along with the mid-century modern content creators pack, the Seaside Resorts content creators pack as well, and a couple of radio stations were added as well for those that like those. Wow, so much information to dive into. It all started a couple of days ago on the Twitter account of Cities Skylines with a something new is coming little teaser. Let's maybe just take a look at those first. Then we're going to dive into the trailer, and then there's more information as well, so stick around. And if you want to keep up to date with all the news of Plazas and Promenades and anything else for Cities Skylines, please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Right, let's dive in and look at our first teaser. So this one was from the 20th, extremely quick little teaser of something new to come, and we're just flying over, and that's it. There we go. That was it. But what do we spot in here? As we go through, anything you see, stick it in the comments below. But I'm just going to point out, of course, we've got this street up here, which at the time, so this looks to me like a... Oh, that's probably... Yeah, because this is pedestrian, isn't it? And I was thinking this is a normal road with the trees, but it actually might be pedestrian road with the trees. And we know this is now a pedestrian road. We can see people walking on it, and because more information's been released. Look, there's a person there walking right down the middle of the road. And this is a normal road here that's not connecting to it. So you've got to look for the details to see what's going on here. These buildings, look at that. They look new to me as well. Very new style of building there. So that's like the first part. And then we scroll forward to the second part, and what have we got? So there's paths. This is a road, isn't it? And this looks like a pedestrian, and they're going through bollards. So they don't move in the trailer from what I can see. No, they're just as they are. But it's a police car driving onto what I think are these pedestrian roads down here. That looks like that, doesn't it? Look, the pavement, the blocks, and then sort of this bigger block on the road there. And if we skip forward a bit, there we go. Blocks, small blocks, bigger blocks. So they're driving onto them. Oh, and it's gone past already. So that was the first teaser. We got a few little things in there. Then we got a slightly longer teaser the next day. Let's take a look at that one. I say slightly longer. This is also 3 seconds long. I lied. Let's just take a look at that very quickly, and it's gone. So it's just this one scene, but again, we've got a lot of new buildings over here, new buildings there. I mean, there's new buildings. These all look like new models to me. This looks like a new model to me. I like this sort of color snap that you get on the sides here. It looks absolutely brilliant. And then if we look at the actual what's going on in the middle here, it's actually called, isn't it, Plazas and Promenades. So this is like a big plaza in the middle. Some of these little props look very familiar, but this one looks new. This definitely looks new. This, I think, is probably the item that you plop down, and then these are sort of built around it with some paths with some other props and things like that. But again, just zooming in with my eyeballs on the screen, these all look like pedestrian roads of some sort, because you've got people walking on very small. Let's just go back again. Look, very small. Actually, these are walking on the side. This one's walking down the middle, and the lights are all down the middle. So maybe these are roads and these are pedestrian, or they're connected there. There's some bollards. Look, so we're going between. Is this a proper road down here? Because we've got the hot dog van and a taxi of some sort, and a donut van coming along here, and then we've got these connections and that. Yeah, oh, they did go up. Look at these bollards at the end. Unless it's because of the compression of this GIF. But look, we go back a bit. Yeah, there's no bollards. I'm probably going to zoom in on the screen, and then they come up on one side, and then they come up all the way along. Oh, movable bollards. I think that's confirmed. That's definitely going up, isn't it? Unless it is... I don't think it's the compression, because other things would snap in and out. Oh, interesting. I mean, you know, I'm speculating as much as you are. So what do you think in the comments about that? Let me know. And we've got something up here as well, which we're going to see again a little bit later. That's about the best view of that we get. Is that like a taxi stand sort of thing? We've got this like awning that's up in the air. So that comes up in the trailer, I'm pretty sure. So why don't we dive into the trailer and see what we can see there? Here we go. So at the moment, Plazas and Promenades DLC coming soon. And this is the official announcements trailer. So let's watch it through first, and then we can go back and see what else we can see. So, all footage shot in-game. Lots of traffic. Oh, was it? Oh, this poor bird. A bird's confession. And the announcement of a new expansion. So he likes the calm. And here we go. Yeah, these are some of the shots that we saw before. A lot clearer to see. There's that awning thing I was talking about. Oh, always love a new expansion. So that's what was in one of the gifts. 10 out of 10. Oh man, so many new buildings. Upgrade your city centres, promenades, business districts, plazas, market squares. So much to do. This is, look, bollards everywhere. Look at that. Graffiti sort of art on the side of buildings. Funky looking modern buildings. The streets are yours. 300 new assets. And there we go. Cities Skylines, Plazas and Promenades. So that's coming for PS4, Xbox, Steam, Epic Games, all the usual places. So for people on PS4 and Xbox, excellent new additions, which are just great. So how about we just jump back and just go through... Oh, I had it on faster speed. I tend to watch my YouTube on the faster speed. Let's go back at half speed and just see what is in there. So I think what this is just this is what it used to be like. Lots of traffic, lots of smoke, lots of noise, lots of things going on. That's the idea, isn't it? So here we go. Yeah, traffic. One of my favorite things. So we've got this we've got like a hint of the new building over here, but this is one of the bridges we had before. Oh, look, and a hint of that looks like a new pedestrian style thing here, doesn't it? Definitely. I've not seen that before. Let's people walking in the middle down there. Okay. Let's move it on. And we get the poor bird. But here, he's flying over some of these new items. So again, this huge building. So anything we see with this sort of colour swatch on the side looks new to me. So all of these look new. All of these look at that music stuff on the side. And this awning thing. So this is going to be, I reckon, some sort of plaza, or is it like a bus hub or something like? It doesn't look like a bus hub. I'm just wondering whether it's like a bus stop you could have under there. I mean, why not? Could buses go on pedestrian paths? That's a good question, actually, because obviously people are going to want to get around other than walking. Are they? I mean, I've been to places that have got pedestrianised town centres, so I suppose you wouldn't really have the buses driving through. Probably not. No. Okay. Well, let's see. See what the bird's got to say about it. So here he comes. He's coming flying in, imagining the lovely, quiet place he used to live. And now we've got this. So this is sort of what we saw before, isn't it? But a little bit more zoomed out. So we've definitely got a lot more buildings that we can see here. This large one again, these little colour swatches. We've definitely got that sort of... It looks like a lot of people up the top there. So maybe that's like a ploppable plaza like this. Attracting a lot of people. Yeah, let's continue on. What else have we got? I've got some pictures I want to show you guys as well. Oh, here we go. Which we'll get to. Again, I'm assuming this is like a ploppable item. Because this looks like the sort of ones that we have now with the statues in the middle. The plazas that we have. With some funky detail on the back, and whenever you see a load of people like this gathered, you know it's like a ploppable plaza or park sort of thing, like the dog park, you know, that sort of thing. Beautiful. What have we got here? Yeah, so we seem to have another one over here. Now this is interesting. Yeah, here we go. So here we've got the crematoriums down here, look, and they are up against this, which I'm assuming it's got the bollards at the end, and this looks like a normal piece of road. So it looks like, whenever you see bollards between the two, to me, that is pedestrian to normal cars. And we've got a hearse turning in down here to go into a crematorium. So you can put a crematorium on pedestrian roads. Has there been other services snapped to pedestrian roads? I mean, there's one over here. These roads look a little bit different, look more road-like to me. I'm looking around the picture. So we've got a bus there. Look. Oh, there's that awning thing we were talking about, or something similar. And there's a bus. So maybe buses can travel on them. Okay. Lots of new other buildings around as well. Let's continue on. What is this big thing here? Look. Sometimes I might point to something and go, what is that big thing there? And you'll go, oh, I know what that is. That's from the Industries DLC. That's the so-and-so. If I'm wrong at any point, let me know. Look at the water. Looking fantastic. Again, another ploppable park type thing. This is underneath the awning, isn't it? It must be. Looking up at that. Fred the Seagull. Oh, here we go. We'll get the other angle. Oh, hang on. Let's just jump back. And here we have, look. There's people walking, and that is that a hearse? I think that's the hearse. A new expansion. So let's just have a look at what we're going to get again. So we're going to get... Yeah, that's the one we've seen. Anything new in there? Not that I can spot. Oh, hang on. It goes a little bit further up here, doesn't it? Before it stopped down here. Definitely pedestrian, look. All of these people walking around. Just going to see if anything else pops in. No, okay. Buildings right up to pedestrian street. So how... Yeah, so if this is just residential, so they're going to have to get out of their car at some point and then walk down here. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. Will it be any connection to a road? So where you've got, there's no roads on here, but, oh, this is a road here, isn't it? So where you've got this sort of connection, would they come and get out of their car and then just walk in there to get to their houses? So these become sort of the hot spots for traffic? Or would it work some other way? I don't know. Here's this awning thing again here. I'm just looking at some of these. Oh, these buildings. I love them. I love the look at them. They look fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend this game. I agree. And everybody loves the seagulls. I've just realised why they've done the seagulls, haven't they? Everybody loves the seagulls. Promenades, business districts. So there's lots of things coming. And this bit at the end, where it says, what was it, over 300... extra assets or something. Oh, it just looks fantastic. Oh, this is another angle of what we saw before, isn't it? Of this ploppable plaza thing, I'm assuming again, and there's normal paths around there. This is before it was decorated, and it hasn't got the other props in there. So they did that and then added some more props and did a view from the other side. Yeah, that was definitely a connection to a normal road, wasn't it? Look. And then you got the bollards here. And people are walking through. I want to see if they're going to get a pocket car out. Couldn't see. Oh, he stopped up there. Look. Oh, this is the new one. This is the same one, isn't it? I think. But they put some different props. So we've got this sort of arty sort of thing here. I'm like scanning around, seeing if there's anything I can spot that, that we haven't seen before. Oh, man. I love a good... Oh, what have we got here? Okay. This might answer the question then. Bus only. So we've got pedestrian down the side. Bus only. This is not a... So this has got bollards on it. So this must be some sort of new bus road going on here. Because these are new. I don't recognise those. And they've got the bollards. But these have got the bollards as well. So maybe that answers our question that buses can go through on bus only pedestrian roads. Because you can see the people walking down the side. Interesting. I'm looking at this over here as well. So we've got a pedestrian road, and that looks like there's something underneath. There's stairs here. Look. So what's this? What's this with the stairs and there's stairs here? Look. Is that stairs there going down? It looks like it, doesn't it? Are these people? Let's just scroll that back a spot. Yeah, look. There are people walking on there. So is this some sort of ploppable corner bridge? Plaza or promenade, it's not a promenade thing. It's gone. There we go. This is the clip we saw before. And this is at night. So this looks to me like normal houses that we've had before up against these pedestrian roads, doesn't it? It doesn't look like these funky ones. These ones here, we've seen these before, I'm sure. Okay, here we have some of the lovely designs on the side of the building. Oh, is that like water fountains that kids like running through? Yeah, look. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's like... What is that? Oh, that must be like one of those bendy buses. It's not a new bus, is it? No, I don't think it is. Normal buses on the... Yeah, these new pedestrian... Oh, man. This is going to be so great, isn't it? What's this? Not sure. I can see a lot of people sat on benches... under here. This isn't like I'm looking for some sort of sign that this is maybe some type of mass transit thing, but can't Can't see anything there. Oh, he's one of the awnings. Ambulance waiting to get in, maybe over here. People having fun. Here we go. Another view of this park over here that we've seen. With this is the normal park, isn't it? Next to it. So again, something we've already got plopped up against the side of a pedestrian street. He's happy to be alive. So are we. We get new DLCs and things, which is fantastic. Wow. I tell you what. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to dive in. Oh, this is when it says, oh, zones and district, 300 new assets. Plazas and promenades. But, oh, well, there's so much in there, wasn't there? So let me just share some other information I've got with you as well. So I'm going to pick a few things out from the Paradox media announcement, and I'm going to show you some pictures as well that they have made available. Prices of, it's going to be $14.99 US dollars, $12.99 in pounds, or 15 euros. So getting rid of noise and air pollution, pedestrian streets, car-free areas, modern plazas. So we have a walkable city. So we've got pedestrian streets. Well, we've seen those. Place them wherever we like. We've got pedestrian zones and new policies. 3 new policies. I'm going to put the links to all of these down below so you can read them yourself as well. Driving is only 20 miles an hour. Ah, excellent. On all pedestrian roads. So anything, like we saw some service vehicles, I'm guessing they have to go really slow. District specialization. 3 new district specializations. So offices, high-density residential areas, and high-density commercial zones. So that might be some of the new buildings that we saw. We've had district specializations before, haven't we? So like the Green Cities one that changed the look of the building and how they worked. So it's obviously something along those lines, which is exactly the next thing it says. It will spawn buildings with a different visual appearance and gameplay effect. Each specialization has 24 new modern wall-to-wall buildings. There we go. That is what we were seeing. Wall-to-wall buildings. They were so close together. Oh, that is fantastic. And then city service buildings. Service buildings are important, but how about awesome-looking service buildings? Connect them to pedestrian zones by matching their visual style and provide services that contribute to good happiness values. Not quite sure whether that's just saying we're getting new service buildings that just go in with the look of the area. Because we saw like the crematorium being reused, didn't we? So maybe extra ones of those as well. Okay, excellent. So then we've got also 2 new content creator packs. So let's just take a look at those as well. So in no particular order, we have Mid-Century Modern first. This is by Revo, and this is a content creator pack. So Revo might be familiar to many of you from the Steam Workshop. But if we just read what it says here, Mid-Century Modern is a content creator pack of a whopping 147 residential growable buildings for your own unique city. Are you ready for your next stylish suburban area? Oh my goodness, yes, that sounds fantastic. I'm just going to pop some pictures on the screen as well that are available while I read this next bit of information. It says, rediscover the modernist movement of the 60s with this pack made by Revo. The MCM aesthetic provides you with a new way to customize your city, including the classic one-story homes, roadside restaurants, and hotels. Mid-Century Modern is a content creator pack of a whopping 147 residential growable buildings for your own unique city. Are you ready? We said that before, didn't we? The pack also includes a district style for growables. Ah, fantastic. So you can put in a district, click the theme button or whatever it's called. I end up using the mod district themes, but I'm assuming now this will be for vanilla people and those on consoles. So you can pick your style and it will just grow these houses, which is great. 3 hotels and 2 restaurants. 30 plus additional decorations, so little props, fences, furniture, yard decorations, and carports. Interesting. Carports. Is this car parks for vanilla without having to go through the wacky zoning little squares, deleting stuff to get car parks? So carports. Interesting to see those. Then just looking through the pictures here, we can see some of the houses that have been made available here. I'm not quite sure what that is, like a rooftop restaurant or something like that. Get the views. Oh, hang on, what was that over there? Departures and arrivals. Oh, there we go. So it looks like it's outside of an airport. Beautiful looking pools on these ones. Look, very nice houses. I'm liking aesthetic of these. And a roundabout. Gotta get one of those in. That looks great. And these houses are fitting perfectly around this sort of cul-de-sac roundabout vibe that we've got going on here. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, they're looking cool. It'll be interesting to see what all the little props are that we get. And I'm guessing these are the carports. Oh, that's great. So it is car parking. Don't know whether this is just one big ploppable item or whether this is 4 that have been put in, or whether it's just these little bits here put in back to back. I guess we'll find out. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, I think that answers our question. Look, we can see them down here. So these single, double, quadruple, different sizes here. This will be like the roadside diner, the hotel, the other items, and all of the different houses that are added. Wow. That is just fantastic. And here we go. Is that ploppable item that we saw before as well. Good grief, there is so much in this pack, and that is not the end of all the new stuff that's heading our way. Now we have from Geze, Seaside Resort Content Creators Pack, and already you can see some beautiful buildings in this picture here. So it says, relive the nostalgic atmosphere of the old resort towns, boulevards and piers. So let's just take a look at some pictures while I fill you in on some of these other bits of information here. So create your own vintage beach resort with this 19th century inspired pack by Geze. Seaside Resorts will add a stylish flair to your city. So this pack contains 30 beautiful buildings, and we can see some of those on the screen now, including historical landmarks from the early 1900s based on various locations around the USA, local library, police and fire services, and a historical train station as well. Fantastic. So let's just have a look at some of the pictures that have been made available to us, and wow, these are looking fantastic. That building there in the middle, using some of these old gravel paths with these trees and the decorations around here, that is looking fantastic. I can already think of areas in my city, particularly my American city, where these are just going to fit in absolutely perfectly. There were some islands that I've been saving for something, and look at that. That would just be perfect, wouldn't it? A build like this. So we can see all these little buildings spotted around here. They all look like what is going to be in the pack. And this like pier, not quite sure what that is. Maybe just like a, I want to say museum or something like that. I don't know. Oh, here's the train station that it mentioned. Got the bendy buses in. Oh, the bendy buses are shorter. So that blue bus that was in that other one that seemed extra long, was that like an airport bus or something? I'm sure it was already in the game, I'm sure. Oh, this is looking really, really nice. I can see people having lots of fun with these. Beautiful looking buildings. A few nighttime shots, I think, coming up. Love this design. Love this design. Oh, I'm going to try and use all of this new stuff in my cities. Is that back round to that? Oh, that's like the first building again, but it's like a different shot, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Seeing some of the other ones. Beautiful. They remind me sort of grand manor houses type thing. Hotels, come and stay on these beautiful beaches. Here we go. It's like a little old style church type building. It's got that little turret on the top. I've lost the arrow. Is that the last? I think that's the last one. Oh, excellent. They look brilliant. But also, just having a quick look at what we've got here is the new Shoreline radio as well. I know a lot of people like the different radio stations. So it says here it's a new age folkish indie vibe. So it'll be interesting to see what that one sounds like. And we've also got Paradise Radio. Let the synth surround you. This sounds like my sort of thing. 80s inspired synth tracks that let your imagination flow freely. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. So there are a couple more of the Plazas and Promenade pictures that I want to share with you. So maybe let's just go through those and see what else we can see. So again, we've got service vehicles here going on the pedestrian roads. Yep, the same on this one. And again, we've got, I think these are going to be the wall-to-wall buildings. Look, there's no gap between them at all. So that makes sense, doesn't it, from what we've read already. I'm assuming these are going to be little props. Got little burger vans and things like that. These possibly props as well, providing shade for people sat in your new plazas, which is great. And another angle of the, what I'm assuming is like the squirty water park thing that the kids love to play in. Here's that awning again. That's what I call it anyway. With the bus road, lots of buses here. So yeah, you can put bus stops underneath these things, which is fantastic. Oh, and another angle as well. Yeah, you can really see what's going on there. So I'm loving that. That is, that is really, I've got two here. There's one there and one here as well. Looking very cool. Ah, and here's another angle of that building that I wasn't sure whether I'd get some hint of this being some sort of transit option. Looks like, I'm trying to, I can zoom in here, can't I? Let's zoom. Enhance. Yeah, it looks like it's just maybe some sort of plaza or shopping, maybe a shop, something like that. Perhaps, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. What do you think? And of course, the very next picture is a better view. Yeah, look at that. It's a market. Look, you can see all the market stalls down the side there. So that is, oh yeah, a nice local market for people that live in your pedestrian zones. Very nice. Not too sure on the squirrel on top. I've got to say, I don't know. But anyway, nice funky new lights as well. Look, LED lights. They look really good. And a service vehicle. Oh, it looks like he's waiting to go in. Look, so you've got the bollards. The bollards are down here in front. And that's a hearse behind. And these would be parked cars on the side of this road. Okay, yeah. So that maybe then tells us that more than just crematorium hearse vehicles can go in. And police cars, we've seen those. So that would make sense that all service vehicles go in. Looks that way to me. And look, this car. So what's he doing? Is he gone all the way down the road and gone, oh, can't go through those bollards, and now he's hanging a Yui and turning back round again? Maybe that's what's happening with the guy in the Jeep. Yeah, another angle of these nice pedestrian. It was funny here. We've got like the lights are facing up and down. Does that mean something? Do they take off? Do they fly? I'm sure that's not what's going to happen. And then we've got a few final shots of the plazas that we've seen from a closer, maybe slightly different angle. This is new. Don't think we've seen this one. So we've got some vans going on there, somewhere to eat, some nice styling on the floor. Not quite sure what that is again. Somewhere to eat. So maybe some other type of plaza or some props put together there. Yeah, and I think this is another angle of one we've already seen. I'm sure the grill prop is one that we've already got in the game. And here we go, yeah, another plaza. Looking very nice with the flowers and the trees and the wall-to-wall buildings again. Wow, so many new things. So how excited are you for the new Plazas and Promenades DLC and the mid-century modern and seaside resorts content creators pack? Let me know in the comments below. Anything else you think that I've missed, then I would like to know. So stick it all in the comments. We'll get a discussion going, find out what's happening, and be sure to subscribe. Any more news that we find out will be coming your way as soon as I get it. So thank you for watching. Let's rub our hands in excitement, dream about what we can build in our cities, and I will see you all soon for the next one. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.